because we met on Channel 101.
Yes.
For people that don't know, Channel 101 is basically like it's where all these, everything from the Lonely Island to Yacht Rock. And
it's the idea of a 5-minute pilot that the audience gets to vote for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's pure, like, I don't know if you'd call it socialism, but it's like the people get to decide what they want to see.
100%. And a lot of great stuff came out of it. And but it was a lot of people doing it. And there were a lot of people asking you to do your job for free.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A lot of people, that always makes me laugh, that you're like working on these big projects where you're a union man, you're paid this much and that's it. And then you just get a phone call from
we want to stage this scene where we're stealing a car from a dealership in Beverly Hills. Can you help me with that?
We really want to steal it.
Yeah.
So
2 Lamborghinis? No problem.
Done.
I don't get to wear it a lot. Typically, it's when I'm on a boat, like in Michigan, and I'm trying to make a statement.
It's a good one.
This was a gift from somebody who runs a shop called Advanced Thrifting.
Nice.
I do believe it's authentically vintage.
Yeah. Wow.
But to me, it's like a sandal. You know, it's like when you just kind of want a little less shirt.
Yeah. No, that's a good observation on a tank top. You
could rip the sleeves
just
off.
A little less shirt.
Yeah.
That's great.
I want to show off my shoulders.
There you go.
I got a cool scar over here. Nobody gets to see it.
If that came out when the Golden Girls came out, you would have to show proof of gay. Because there were no dudes that were straight, like wearing, like, you know,
No.
I mean, unless they were remarkably enlightened. I remember thinking, like, wow, this show is so funny. And then, but yeah, I knew it had a massive gay following.
Oh my God.
But like,
yes.
it's not until you're older that you realize it's maybe the greatest sitcom of all time. It's like all the parts fit perfectly.
It's phenomenal.
It's so good.
And the pilot, I just went back and watched this recently, and I had totally forgotten. In the pilot, and the pilot only, they had a houseboy. And his name was Coco.
Shut the fuck up.
I am 100% serious. I shit you not. Coco was the houseboy on the Golden Girls only for the pilot, and I think somebody said, maybe it's a little gay.
Yeah. Well, let's talk Coco. What did Coco look like?
Just a fella.
Okay.
You know, pastel colored shirts. It was the 80s. That's what you wore.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
They didn't come right out and say it, but you could assume he enjoyed the company of other men.
Right. Okay. White guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, just Coco. Like, oh, please. Just in my head, I was like, please don't be of color. Please don't cast him.
No, just like, God, at the time he was an old guy, but now I'm sure I'm older than he was.
Of course. It's not wild.
Yeah, like mid-30s, just a guy that cleaned up after the Golden Girls.
Okay.
And if you want to talk ages, they were supposed to be in their mid-50s.
That's crazy. Yeah. Like when we watched it as kids, they're all like 80 or 90.
Yeah, those are old women.
Old, so old. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I mean, my daughter's name is Rose, and it was only because Kara dreamt that was her name while she was still pregnant. And she's like, I dreamt her name was Rose. And I'm like, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
It's a Golden Girl. Yeah. We're good. Yeah. We don't have anyone named Rose in our families or anything like that. It was just like, so it's like, yeah, basically named her after her.
Sure.
Because like the thing I like about Rose is that the whole misconception with her is that she's stupid. She's not stupid. She's just incredibly kind.
Yeah.
And just gives everything the benefit of the doubt.
Yep.
Way too much by most people's parameters.
Yeah,
to a fault. But yeah.
Oh, man, we could use more of that these days.
Exactly. Yeah. My friend's dog was named Blanche after Blanche. Trying to think of anyone else named anyway.
Yeah, I had a friend's dog named Todd. That really doesn't fit into anything. I just
love that.
Anytime I can get into
a cat named Chris.
Yeah,
I love an animal with like a person name.
Yes,
it's so good.
Yeah,
I should give you a little bit of an intro here. You're a location manager by trade.
Location manager, producer.
Explain like what exactly that is.
Well, on
not the producer thing because no one knows.
Right,
but the location manager thing.
I basically describe my job as planning a wedding for 250 people every day in a different spot.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So I get a script. It's like, oh, we have to be at a baseball game in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
How do we work that out?
Yeah.
So I figure out how to do it. I put together the puzzle pieces. And you and I have actually worked together professionally only once.
Yeah.
I mean, we like fuck around time for decades.
So long. Yeah.
But it was on the Christopher Guest TV show Family Tree.
Yes.
and we recreated a Civil War.
Yes.
We recreated a Civil War reenactment.
Mm-hmm.
In a park in Long Beach.
Myself and Andrew Santino were Confederate jailers.
Yes.
Cosplayers.
Yes.
So we were just the guy. I remember just thinking, why would you volunteer for this one?
Yeah.
And we had, we just stood by a hut and made sure people didn't leave. And, we had actual cosplayers in the.
Oh, yeah. We had a real Civil War reenactment.
Remember that guy had one tooth?
Yeah.
His whole mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And like a knife on his belt.
Yeah. They were building real fires and probably cooking squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there were no raccoons in the park that day.
No, yeah, they were cleaned out.
Yeah.
But you work on Abbot Elementary right now, but you've worked on everything. You worked on Community. You did a Tom Cruise movie.
Yep.
I mean,
Mission Impossible 3.
Yep.
I hate to bury the lead. Did a little movie called Norbit.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Never missed up with that guy. I've worked with him a bunch of times. I did the Dolomite Is My Name movie.
Oh, yeah.
With him recently.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I've worked with Oliver Stone, Terrence Malick, Wim Wenders, Christopher Guest, Sean Penn on Into the Wild.
Whoa.
Did that movie. Yeah, it's been a fun ride.
And I still get no end of amusement over the fact that forever. When I had a pilot, the funny thing about, speaking of cars, I found it's really hard to rent a shitty car.
We did that pilot together as well.
That's
Your
right.
pilot.
Mm-hmm.
You and Kanane.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. You filmed at my house.
We wanted to have a shitty car because we were like shitty dudes.
Yeah.
Like working shitty jobs.
Yeah.
We had to rent a new car and dirty it up.
Yeah. Because the old ones don't run.
Well, and the old ones, they know why you're renting it.
Yeah.
You're renting it to film something, huh? Okay, so it's $500 a day.
Yeah.
You're like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'd think renting like a ship box would be nothing, and no.
Nope.
Yeah, it's.
God, there was a company, I don't remember what it was called. Tyler Spears, also from
Oh yeah,
Channel 101. He did Planet Unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing Cleveland's Next Top Model was his little sketch that he did.
Okay.
And it was like a really low rent
Nice
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the car that they drove up in was a pickup truck that just like somebody had written Cleveland in duct tape on the back. But in order to get that, he I think it was called Rent a Wreck.
Yes, there is Rent a Wreck, but even they know.
Yeah.
So they'll charge you an arm and a leg.
But that car actually broke down.
Oh my god.
And he had to leave it at a gas station for them to come and pick it up.
Really was a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think about how, our friend Drew Hancock, who wrote Companion, go see it if you haven't, it's great. I think you directed it too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, his show on Channel 101, Shitcock.
Gregory
PI.
Shitcock PI.
Gregory Shitcock PI was the funniest fucking thing.
Oh my god! It was basically
it's a paralyzed man,
like a Stephen Hawking character.
Yes,
and they didn't have a wheelchair. He was just in an office chair that they pushed around. But he was brilliant.
And then Wade Randolph was just like his sidekick.
Yeah,
his
who was
Watson,
like this
basically
bumbling kind of idiot.
Kept fucking things up, and like Shitcock has like this super brain.
Yeah,
and is solving these crimes. They get that guy and cuff him, put him on the ground. And the cop's like, "Great job, Shitcock." And the criminal's on the ground, like, like the shot of him laughing. It's so stupid.
My first Channel 101, I think, was the first Gregory Shitcock. And I was watching that and just thinking this was the greatest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
I thought Wade was in his 50s.
That's so funny.
And he was probably 25.
Yep.
And he had a little like mustache drawn on with a marker.
Yeah.
And we had them when we'd done a couple things for Channel 101 before we did Yacht Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And we had them on to play Hall & Oates.
Yes. No, I remember. And he still hates portable radio.
Yeah.
He still hates that song so much from singing it from Yacht Rock 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
When they came on set, I was intimidated.
Oh, really?
Like when you're on set and you see a celebrity and you're like, well, I better be cool.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, Drew and Wade are here. And I was like, man, this is legit. We got Drew and Wade.
Yeah. Well, it's wild that like I went to Channel 101. I've said this on the show before, like with a massive chip on my shoulder coming out of the Chicago comedy scene and being like, who are these nerds? They think they're funny.
Yeah.
And I watched one Channel 101. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
They're so good. God damn it. And they all started, everything came out of that from like I said, Lonely Island stuff, but also like Rick and Morty and all that stuff. And like just these incredible shows. Like I remember seeing that, but I saw that kind of genius when that first screening with all their stuff. And so I went from fuck these nerds to fuck, why won't these nerds put me in more of their shit?
Yeah.
You know?
And we did. You're our Bruce Springsteen.
I'm the Bruce, like I still, me and other comics, we try to think of we do a bunch of shows together. We think of like, all right, what do you want me to bring you out to? Like, what credits do you want? And typically you want to say like, oh, Netflix or Conan, The Tonight Show and stuff. I love being like, just, you know him as, he's the Bruce Springsteen of Yacht Rock. And like, that's, JD's fucking writing is so funny because it's like, you guys found, you and JD and Hunter they invented the term Yacht Rock, if you guys don't know. This niche thing of all these albums and this style, which is now an actual genre, and people have really dove in deep. Nobody more than you guys. But you guys found what was funny about, like, I love just stupid fucking lines in the Yacht Rock series where someone would just like say the song title, with like Steve Agee as a guy from Toto, and he's like, Michael, hold the line. Like, fuck off.
That's what a fool believes.
That's what a fool believes. Yeah, and like, still to this day, like I'll load this one up a little more. It's I'm in the We Are the World episode, and it's just one of those unsolved mysteries. Why wasn't Michael McDonald singing on We Are the World? It's an R&B song.
Yeah,
it's an R&B song.
Yeah,
written by Quincy Jones. Why is Bruce Springsteen there?
Yeah,
I know he wants to help.
Sure,
but his voice isn't made for that kind of singing. His voice is not smooth. It's rough. Yacht Rock is smooth. And I've had a lot of fucking funny lines in my life as an actor, but I can't, and I don't think there's one of them that's as funny as when I kick Michael McDonald out. And I say,
call him Graybeard?
No, I say, get Santa Claus out of here. Africa's hungry. We are the world. Just get Santa Claus out of here. Africa's hungry. Like, JD's such a funny writer, man. His shit, I mean, yeah, I've read some of his scripts. He's just like, oh yeah, you're in the right town.
Yeah,
like,
well, you did the Bob Seger thing with us too.
Yeah, the Night of 1,000 Seegers.
Yeah, you were my favorite Seeger.
Well, I got to sing Night Moves.
Yeah,
so but like,
well, yeah. when we were doing that, so we had written this script. It was an idea that I had. There were these jukebox musicals that were popping up.
Yes.
There's actually a new one about Yacht Rock coming out from the same guy that did whatever the popular one that Tom Cruise was in,
Rock of Ages. Thank you.
So he's writing one about Yacht Rock, and we're kind of consulting a little bit. But I just got this bug up my ass that I was like, where's the jukebox musical I want to see?
Yeah.
About Bob Seger.
Yeah, the different stages of Seger's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we were kind of writing that out, I took it to JD and I said, hey, I have this idea for this musical I want to put on.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, but we should do it this way. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. And then about six weeks later, he came back. He's like, yeah, that was a good idea. I'm like, all right, you're my guy.
Yeah.
So we started writing it, and we started like fantasy casting. Same thing within Yacht Rock. Like, we sat in my living room and opened the gatefold to We Are the World, and I pointed to Springsteen. I was like, that's got to be Braunger.
I'll take it.
So the same thing. I was like, well, Braunger gets it. He's got to be Seger. And then, we're reaching out to other people. But
yeah, I remember like Mike Burns is like, I got to do Ramblin' Gambling Man. I'm like, okay. Kyle did Roll Me Away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun. There's all that same Yacht Rock thing of making up these fake histories and stuff.
Oh yeah, it was. I was walking my partner Dana through it this morning.
Yeah,
and I realized we didn't really show women in the best light in that. Couple murders,
right? Yeah. Do we have a female Seeger?
If we ever reboot it, we absolutely
have
will.
to. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Well, you also have. I mean, can I talk about the David Lee Roth thing?
Oh my God.
Okay, because we got to get that off the ground.
Yeah.
Dave has a script written by David Lee Roth
from 1985.
It's
called Crazy from the Heat, which is what he was naming everything he did back then.
It's fucking bonkers.
It is nuts.
It's the craziest.
Yeah.
It's made of cocaine.
Cocaine and ego.
Cocaine. Yeah. It's great.
It's
and even the conceit of it, the idea of him. He gets off this world tour, and then he's like, "Let's figure out where we're going next. I'm gonna throw a dart, and it hits like this."
Actually, what he does is he throws a globe at a statue with an erection.
Okay.
and it penetrates the globe.
Thank you.
And then it comes
out. I
out.
don't know where I got the dart
on the other end. Well, I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So
maybe I make incentivized it somehow.
It's like I heard that if you like put glasses on that show everything upside down, like within time, your brain will figure out how to see it the right way.
Right. Sure.
I think that's what you were doing.
Probably did.
This is the way it should be.
I don't know how I can.
So the globe penetrates the erection.
Sure.
And then it comes out on the other side.
Okay.
And
it's huge. So it's a globe length penis.
Yeah, massive, like real dripping hog.
Well,
yeah.
If you're gonna buy,
if you're gonna show
statue,
it, you're gonna show it in them. It's
you don't want
like what's
you don't want a thumb dick?
Yeah, the gun. You show a gun. You're gonna want.
You want a grower and a shower.
Yeah. So where it pokes out on the other side is the Dongo Islands.
Dongo Islands.
As in, where does the dong go?
Wow.
Dongo Islands.
Okay.
So they pack everybody up and they go on vacation, and then it turns into Revenge of the Nerds 2.
Okay.
If everybody was cool.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is offensive on so many levels.
Yeah.
In fact, I started writing an intro again with my partner Dana, and she came up with a line, we're going to cringe, but we're all going to cringe together.
That's good. Yeah.
Because it's just like it's racist, it's homophobic,
yep,
it's fatphobic, it's any minority that shows up in there. They're not painted in the best light.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys? Yeah, they're cannibals.
Oh, right. Sure.
It's a great script.
Okay. Yeah. I especially like the part where the person in the movie breaks the fourth wall and says she's like, I thought I was getting a line.
Yeah.
Like a line in the movie.
Yeah.
And then that guy goes, I'll give you a line. And
just
it's
holds
a
up
line of
cocaine.
Coke.
Yep. There is one person of color in the movie that shows up regularly. And all his lines are like, yeah, blood.
Nice.
It's just like everything about it is so bad.
Yeah.
1984 humor.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about, doing like a table read of it, which we're going to do.
Yeah, with a live band.
Nice. But at least last we talked, we're saying he's got it like, you got to have a female David Lee Roth.
Yeah. I was trying to get Kathleen Hanna.
Nice.
From Bikini Kill.
Yes.
But I don't know her. And she doesn't return.
To start.
And doesn't return DMs.
She's filed a restraining order against me as well.
She's married to a Beastie Boy.
Okay.
He doesn't know me either.
Sure. Weird.
I know,
How
right?
do you not know these people?
I mean, they live in Pasadena.
Come on.
I approach them regularly. That was the goal.
Okay.
And I want to do it with Dave Holmes as like the person reading the stage direction.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's so much, and Dave Holmes is, I know he's been on the show.
Yeah.
But also a dear friend.
Sure.
And just a wonderful human being.
He's a great host, too.
Yes.
He's a great kind of like voice of God kind of guy.
Exactly.
When you want that.
A grounding presence.
He's a grounding presence. He really, well
said. And he's musically brilliant. I mean, he's brilliant on a lot of levels. He's a great writer. He's just a fantastic human being.
Yeah.
So this was the Dave Holmes Appreciation Hour.
Guy.
Yeah.
Good dude. Yeah.
But also as a gay man, there is a bit of reverence that he brings to it.
Sure.
That it's like we're all in on the joke.
Right.
We know about music. I mean, we don't care about who likes. We're all in this together.
Yeah. Like, and it's also, I think we can kind of step back and look at it for what it is and just kind of and just laugh at the absurdity of it.
We're
kind of
just
like when you
up...
watch. Who is it? Like, I remember Brido was saying like, when Gran Torino came out, and I was like, "How is he?" He's like, "It's maybe the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life." He's so fucking racist. It's insane.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's not even that it's like, no part of him felt like, yay, good race. I mean, he's married to a black woman.
Yeah.
It's not racist, but it's just like when someone is that flagrantly, so with that script, with that flagrant amount of trying to be hilarious, but just being clumsily, shittily, white male centeredly offensive, it's kind of gold.
Yeah.
If we have a nice mix, if everyone's there, like to watch,
it's
the house burn.
Yeah,
so
it's the kind of formula like South Park wouldn't work if those kids weren't 8 years old.
Oh yeah.
It's like we can put anything through the lens of these folks, and we're making fun of them.
Yeah.
Like, and this is something I like every once in a while, like hard right-wing posts will come up like, well, Sarah Silverman was in blackface and nobody cared then. It was like, well, Sarah was making fun of you.
And like none of this is an all or nothing equation. Yeah. It's not just this perfect. I mean, it speaks to that point of view who thinks that we're all born on even footing all the time, and everyone who's ever had anything has worked their way up, and it's like, no, motherfucker, you know. So it's that same thing where it's like there's a thing called nuance, you know. It's not like yeah, and I'm not sitting here going, oh, Sarah Silverman, do it again.
It's like it's like in the context.
Sure,
it was hilarious,
right? Because
the joke was she's so dumb. Her character is so dumb that she didn't know it was a problem. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're laughing at.
There's a guy named Jason Fever in Chicago who used to do this bit where he'd hand out signs to the audience like, Jason Fever, you're the best. We love you. It's like, yeah, Jason. And he's just like, he talked like, well, and if you guys could really just hold him up, I just have really low self-esteem and I'd really appreciate it. And it was like, all right, yeah. It was Chicago, everyone's drunk and like, they had the signs, yeah, Jason. And then, please welcome Jason Fever. And he would come out in a Klan robe. and they're all, we love, the signs just clapping to the ground. Fuck.
I also love your description of Chicago. I don't think I've ever heard a more perfect description of Chicago. It's like, it's Chicago. Everybody's drunk.
We had a big like year kind of memoriam for a friend of ours who passed, and I went. And the night I got there, it took me 2.5 hours to get from the airport to my hotel. So I just met up with friends and just drank hard. I had a show at midnight. I went, and I was like near blackout. I kept setting my jokes up and forgetting where they went, but I was laughing and I go, forget it, let's move on. And I crushed. And there were people walking out going, man, that character that guy did. I had friends so fucking mad at me. CJ Sullivan wanted to kill me. It's like, fucking Braunger crushed. He didn't even do anything.
I love the.
And I don't look at it. I'm cringing remembering that.
Sure,
it's not a proud moment for me, but it is that thing where that is, I don't. It's wild. Like as much as people drink in Chicago, though, it's like still half as much as Milwaukee.
Oh yeah,
Wisconsin has the crown. It's that map of like the most like alcohol drank like per person or whatever, and it's like there's shades of yellows and oranges, and just Wisconsin, Milwaukee, is blood red. The whole state. It's crazy.
What else are you gonna do?
I guess, but like you say the same thing about Wyoming, Arkansas.
Yeah, but I mean, you're in Milwaukee. It gets dark at 3 p.m. in the winter.
That's true.
You can't go outside because it's -20.
That's true.
It's like, well,
yeah.
Here's my old friend Jim.
I just don't. Good old Jimmy Beam.
Yeah. We did a live show, Yacht Rock show in Chicago. We did a couple of them. The first one was amazing because we didn't know. We were still making the episodes at the time.
Yeah.
And I think it was at a place called the Dark Room.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was and we didn't know what was going to happen. We showed up and we were having dinner in a restaurant that had a glass window in the front. We're sitting right in the window. And people were walking by and waving at us. And I'm like, what a friendly town.
Oh, yeah.
And then we walked outside and there was a line of people around the block there to see it.
Cool.
And it held 400 people. A lot of people didn't get in. And that was like the first moment I was like, oh.
Yeah.
People know what this is.
Yeah. Stephen Wilbur is a Portland comic. Mm-hmm. And when Kara and I lived in that place on Avocado Street, we had a little back patio. Mm-hmm. And we were just having people over, and he was in town visiting, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Dave and JD are coming over," and he's like, "Dave who? JD who?" And I'm like, "He's like from Yacht Rock," and I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh fuck," like he was getting seriously like they're coming over like here. He's like, "Whoa," like it was just because it's I've been in like college dorms where I'm on like I played at college, and these guys are watching Yacht Rock like on their computers and stuff. These like 18-year-old kids.
Yeah,
it just hit the zeitgeist.
It was so well. It was the perfect timing, and if YouTube was out then,
yeah,
we'd be
yeah.
But I remember that first moment where it really sunk in, and people were coming up to us. But also, it was Chicago. Mm-hmm. Everybody wanted to buy me a drink.
Oh yeah.
And we got up, we did our thing, we did some things in between episodes, and I walked off that stage and I just sat in a chair like I can't function.
Yeah.
Like the amount of drinking that took place in Chicago.
Did you do a shot of Malort?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep.
My God.
Malort, it tastes like a melted down, rusted railroad spike that's been chilled.
Yeah. And
that's
then,
what it tastes like.
Yeah. And then somebody punches you in the stomach and kicks you in the balls.
Yep. And I know the guy who started the whole marketing thing for that, where it's like, let's just say it sucks.
Yeah.
But it's ours.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just, it's blown up.
You know what you're going to get.
Yes. Someone, I follow like the Malort account, like very, like their content's really funny. And there was a guy and he went into a coffee shop and a shot of Malort and like cold brew and like cream and sugar and I just walking down the street and I'm like, I would vomit and just like fire hose velocity diarrhea. I think at the same time. Like
there is a friend of mine from Chicago, a guy named Mike Vanderbilt. He was backstage at Riot Fest or one of the things.
Yeah.
And there's this video of him introducing Malort to Guar. And to see the dudes in the whole outfit going like, oh, God, this is terrible. And we drink piss. It's like that should be the billboard.
That's it.
This is terrible. And we drink piss.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the city though.
No, you can't beat Chicago.
We were back there not last summer, but the summer before to visit a relative, and we walked around. Of course, I had to go see the Kedzie Street Bridge, where the Dave Matthews Band did the biggest oopsie in the history of rock and roll.
Or was it?
All right, I've got some inside info.
On
this.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Dave Matthews Band dumped a bunch of their human waste onto a tour.
The tour bus,
open air tour. Tour.
Kedzie Street Bridge, sluice gate.
Yep.
There were two buses. One had joined the tour.
I thought it was a boat full of tourists.
It was a bus that was driving over the bridge.
Oh, on the other. Got it.
As a tourist boat was going under the bridge.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And the bus driver, who wasn't part of the regular band, and the band wasn't on the bus.
Okay.
It was the crew bus.
Oh, yeah.
And he was tasked with going out of town to dump the tanks and then coming back while the band was playing.
Yeah.
So he was alone on the bus. He drove over, saw the sluice gate on the bridge, and was just like, oh, I'm just going to dump this here. Opened the tanks.
Yeah.
And it just rained down piss and shit into the river.
Wow.
But it just happened to be when the boat full of tourists, like, oh, and this is the architecturally significant historical moment.
I've been on that boat.
Yeah, it's a great tour.
It's a great tour.
Yeah.
Architectural tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to this day, Dave Matthews Band is still in the gold circle of donors for the Chicago River Improvement Society or whatever whatever it is. Like every year they're like, it's 50 grand.
Guess you know why I'm calling.
Yep.
Dave. Might want to up that pledge a little bit this year.
Yeah, hey, we still got some green left over from St. Patrick's Day, you know.
Some of those folks are still sick there, Dave.
Yeah, so, maybe
pony up.
You know, get out that checkbook.
It's fun. Speaking of that accent, Pat McGann, who's a Chicago guy, very funny. He can do bits about like developments and like parking lots being done in suburbs and kill, because everyone knows it's like a mob thing. But he'll kill, and then he'll get off stage, and some guy's like, you know, a lot of people have a lot of work in that, so I would keep that on the hush hush a little bit. You're being funny. It's like. It's true what Lenny Bruce said. Chicago's so corrupt, it's thrilling. It's so true.
Yeah, it's unreal.
It's so true. You can basically pay off people and, you know, make things happen.
What a town.
You give the right money to somebody. Yeah.
Man, I miss that place.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So I grew up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and we were equidistant between Chicago and Detroit.
Oh, nice.
So as soon as we got our driver's licenses, and Grand Rapids used to be interesting.
Sure.
We were like, well, where do we want to go? Do we want to go to Detroit or Chicago? 100% of the time, it was Chicago.
Yeah.
So going to see bands, just somebody's grandma lived outside of, and there were multiple somebody's grandmas that just lived outside of Chicago, and we'd go and we'd all sleep in sleeping bags in the basement and then go into the city. And man, I miss that city.
Yeah, me too. I love it when I go back to. It's fun to see how much it's changed and still stay the same. And yeah, like any excuse I have, I'll definitely go. I'm trying to get like a family reunion going on my mom's side of the family, and they're all from there. So like we just go back. A lot of them are like in DC right now, but yeah, definitely looking to do that. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to bring up. Do you remember sort of an online argument with Richard Marx?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
man,
he's kind of an intense guy.
He is.
He's been like he likes my jokes about him. You know.
Oh yeah, the Karl Marx, Richard Marx.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that joke. It's
thanks.
Solid.
Thank you. But it's he's the one like you cannot call this yacht, like I don't know what the fuck Yacht Rock is or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that. And I thought your answer to it was really concise and true.
Well, he wrote something about the people that coined the term yacht rock have obviously never played a lick of music or known musicians. Like he was calling it pejorative and derivative and all that. And I just responded like, hey, I don't consider myself a musician, but I've written over 100 songs and played them with my friends. You haven't heard them because I'm not famous. I do this because I love it.
Yeah.
And I went on to say, we did this as a thing of like, we love you. Like we do this because nobody spends this much time with something they dislike.
Of course. Yeah.
And I finalized it with, and finally, my taste in music is impeccable. And I sent him a photo of me in my Richard Marx shirt.
Nice.
Flash forward several years, I went to what was supposed to be Kenny Loggins' last show at the Santa Barbara Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
He's retiring, and he had people, like, the backstage was nuts. Jeff Daniels was there for some reason.
Sure.
It's like, oh, there's Michael McDonald. Oh, why is Alan Parsons here? Like, just that kind of stuff going on. And sitting on a couch was Daisy Fuentes and Richard Marx.
Okay.
They're married.
Right.
And I had my Richard Marx shirt on, but I didn't approach him. He was about to go on stage, and I don't want to screw with somebody right before. Yeah. Also, it's not his night; it's Kenny's night.
Yeah.
But I do regret not saying, "Hey, I'm the guy that you picked a fight with."
Yeah, that's so funny.
And I just want to say I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm sure he's a nice guy. It was like he just frankly went off half cocked. I get where he's coming from. If you just see the name and like the fuck, we weren't writing songs about yachts. It's like that's not. You got to go through the nuances of it.
Steve Lukather, guitar player from Toto, and everything else in the world,
of course.
In the documentary,
I saw that
HBO documentary. He's like, "Where's my yacht?"
Yeah.
And JD's answer was like, "Well, if you quit getting divorced, you'd probably have enough money to buy one."
There's that.
I was like, maybe don't put that out there. But as I say that into a microphone.
Yeah, but that's fine.
And Christopher Cross was very grumpy about it. Daryl Hall famously detests us.
Sure.
But Christopher Cross, at the premiere of that documentary, they're doing a Q&A afterwards, and it's a dude from Ambrosia. Two of the Totos were there. Michael McDonald and Christopher Cross.
Yeah.
And the moderator said, I don't know if you guys are aware, but the guys that made Yacht Rock are here tonight. And Christopher Cross went like this.
Whoa.
And it was like a reflex.
Huh.
And the audience gasped and booed him.
Whoa.
And he was like, I'm just kidding. And Michael McDonald was like, come on, Chris.
Wow. I mean, it's got to be wild to have the early 80s, he was the king.
Oh, my God.
Just sailing was inescapable.
And he won something like 7 or 8 Grammys and then an Oscar for Arthur's theme.
Right.
And then nothing.
Yeah. Zip.
And
then you guys brought those guys back. And I'm sure there's some resentment there.
Probably.
Where he thinks people, I mean, the thing is, no one's listening to this shit ironically.
No.
Because that was even a concept I remember from when, you're like young and on drugs and drinking in like in a park or something, and some song comes on, you're just like, oh, fucking blast this piece of shit. Yeah. It's like, you don't do that in life.
Yeah, it's like
no one. You have to, even if you can be you can be like a guilty pleasure.
That's
or you're
exactly the
about
concept of a guilty pleasure.
You love it.
Yeah,
and I think guilty pleasures is a stupid concept. Generally,
yeah, it's
speaking,
like I should feel bad for loving this.
No, yeah, like your guilty pleasure should be only stuff you should actually feel guilty about.
Yeah, like this is probably illegal, but it feels so good.
Right, that kind of thing. Yeah, I won't even categorize.
We don't need to.
It's fine.
No examples needed.
Everybody has a lot going on in their head. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, in terms of a fucking song, I gotta love it when people are like, that song fucking sucks. And there's one guy like, I like it.
Yeah.
It's like, great.
It's like going, West up between New York City.
That song's great.
It won an Oscar.
Yeah, it's a great song. But I wonder if he's just got this resentment.
I think he got categorized at it as it. We went and saw Lyons, McDonald, and Christopher Cross at the Hollywood Bowl a few years ago.
Yeah.
And Kenny Loggins said to Christopher Cross, he's like, hey, you're captain of the yacht tonight. And you could tell he was just like poking him.
You don't like it, do you?
Well, at the after party, it was a Hotel Figueroa, like their pool area.
Yeah.
And it was drinks are flowing and there's captain's hats laying around everywhere. And I went up to Christopher Cross and I said, hey, I'm Dave. I'm one of the Yacht Rock guys. I really hope we didn't offend you because we absolutely adore you.
Yeah.
And I said, it took me a little bit to get the courage to even just come over and say hi.
Yeah.
And he reached down and he picked up a captain's hat, which is what my character wore. Like
Coco.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
At all these fucking Yacht Rock shows.
Yeah.
He put on the hat and he hugged me and said, thank you.
Nice. That's good.
And if you've seen the documentary, there is one part with Donald Fagen from Steely Dan.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, he's like, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah.
Completely staged.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. His manager, the director, who also did the Woodstock 99 documentary.
Okay.
I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I ran into him at an event. He's a really good dude. Really thoughtful, curious, a good documentarian.
Cool.
But he was telling me that Steely Dan's manager got back to him and said, we'll allow you to use the music of Steely Dan.
Yeah.
If you take a phone call from Donald Fagen and you record it and you put it in exactly as it happens. No editing.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, all right.
Okay.
So he has a newborn and he was putting his newborn down and his phone rings and it's a no caller ID. And he answers it and fumbles it. And
so did Donald Fagen not know the call was coming?
No, Donald Fagen called from the no caller ID, called the dude that's
Oh,
putting his newborn down.
I was like, Donald Fagen has a newborn? Jesus, at his age? Okay. Sorry, go on.
So, Tony Randall kind of situation. Or Tony Bennett, I guess.
Yeah.
So the director is putting his newborn down.
Yeah.
No caller ID. He fumbles it and accidentally hangs up. And he's like, oh, God, I think I just hung up on Donald Fagen. So hands off what he's doing to his wife. Call back, no caller ID. He's like, hello. And it's Donald Fagen. He says, you have one more chance, kid. And then the conversation you hear in that documentary is exactly what Donald Fagen wanted.
Got it.
He led it into a way where the guy said, Yacht Rock. So he could say, why don't you go fuck yourself and hang up?
Got it. Okay.
And our theory, and I think it's pretty legitimate, is he wanted to be part of it, but on his terms.
Oh, sure.
And he wanted to look like the character that is Donald Fagen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see that.
That just filled my heart with joy.
That's hilarious. And it's like, okay, yeah, he set it up, but it's like he still wanted he wanted
to be part of it, and he wanted his music to be in there.
Well, and he wanted it to be known that guy can fuck himself.
Yeah.
And so can the documentary.
Yeah.
But I'll be in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in 2006, 2007, I guess it was, Steely Dan played at the Irvine Amphitheater, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they invited us.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went there, and it was just starting to happen where you started seeing people in captain's hats in the audience.
Didn't they wear them? Didn't they wear them on stage?
Michael McDonald opened.
Okay.
Steely Dan came out and played a few songs, and then they brought Michael McDonald out and sang the song Showbiz Kids.
Oh yeah, sure.
And they all came out in captain's hats.
Mm-hmm.
And they sang the line, and this is not a direct quote, but it's like, showbiz kids making movies of themselves. Showbiz kids don't give a fuck about anybody else. And they took off their hats, their captain's hats, and threw them on the ground and stomped at them and just glared at us.
Oh, no.
And we all looked at each other like, oh, my God, they know who we are. And it was so funny because, they're Steely Dan. It's their concert.
Yeah.
But they still put us in the third row. Like not right in front, but just, close enough where they could see us.
Yeah.
But we're not giving you the royal treatment.
Well, it's like I always thought of that urban legend about In the Air Tonight.
Oh yeah, the drowning kid.
The guy, let a guy drown, and he invited him to let him grow up, and invited him to his concert and sang the song right to him with the spotlight, and he was like crying in the audience, and like everyone knew that story, but there was no documentation or footage of it anywhere. But in my head, I wonder if they sat the guy in the wrong place. Well, I feel it come. Where is he? Like, there's a spotlight's moving around. He's supposed to be right there.
Yeah, it's like
that's not him.
Like he walks in later with popcorn. Like, what did I miss?
He's in the bathroom during that song.
Man,
I love this song. Damn it.
Yeah, I gotta play it again. Have you ever seen that at a concert where an artist will play the same song more than once?
Not in a row. But
when
we did Fat Lizzy, our Thin Lizzy cover band,
right?
They make us do Boys Are Back in Town.
Yeah, we had to
4 or 5 times. In a row.
We just had to play it again.
Do it again.
By the way,
just keep running up to us and like,
I need to talk to you about that. I might need you on November 15th.
Okay,
it's my 50th birthday party. I was hoping to get the band back together.
Holy shit! Fuck yeah, let's do it. Make sure if I'm in town.
Yeah. I don't want to have to replace you with.
Well, like we should talk about that too. You and your cover band.
Oh yeah,
Odysseys.
Oh my God!
How you just fly in all these musicians and stuff, and let anyone form any band they want to form, like any cover band they want to.
Yeah, form. It's a show called Bring Your Own Tribute Group, and it's an idea of getting everybody together.
Yeah.
To play music. It's encouraging people to play music.
It's really fun.
So you'll get everybody from like somebody's girlfriend learns just like a simple like to play drums to do Built to Spill.
Yeah.
Or we'll get the saxophone player from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones to do Eddie Money. And just top to bottom. It's like, oh, we got the Beastie Girls. Oh, we've got Ricky and Wade doing Run DMC.
Sure.
Hey, there's an In Excess tribute group.
Van Halen, the
all-male
tribute to Van
course.
Halen. Yes.
White Sabbath, the all-Caucasian tribute to Black Sabbath.
Stupid. What the world's been looking. Kyle Kinane and I used to seek out female AC/DC cover bands.
Oh, and Hell's Bells,
AC/DC's.
Yep.
And we saw a different band, but the Iron Maidens.
They were great. Out of Long Beach.
So good.
They were so good. You
see
like, them
but
at
you can't. It's funny. You can't be like a shitty Iron Maiden cover band. Like it's such technically hard music to play.
Oh my God!
The guitarist isn't great. Like what? How? How do they play the songs?
I tried to get together an Iron Maiden tribute group, and I'm like, well, I'll just do bass because that's like typically the simplest. Yeah. But it's like, and it's just like
so fast,
these fucking triplets,
so many chords,
this gallop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is no joke.
You have to get like Brendan. You have to get Brendan Small. Like Brendan Small used to do that show Baked. And it was like him and Steve Agee, and then be like the bassist from the Zappa band.
Right.
It was just some fucking deadly dude. And he'd get all these instrumentalists and musicians in, and then he'd have a comedian sing. So I think I did a Jailbreak with them, and then like told some jokes and stuff, and like did something else. Someone else did some more stuff, and like then Brendan and Jonah Ray did Metallica, did like Creeping Death, and Creeping Death is an impossible song to play on guitar, and he just is like meh. Like he's one of those guys that like guitar companies send him guitarists to test him.
Yep.
Like he can play anything.
Yeah.
So it's like you'd have to get somebody like that, like your buddy from Michigan.
Yeah.
That can do all the Van Halen stuff.
Also comedian Rick Wood. That guy is
oh yeah.
technically just
great,
a monster.
I was surprised at how well Brian Cook plays.
Yeah,
he's really good.
Yeah, he really is, and he does a lot of instruments. He does guitar, he does drums.
Yeah, he like played when Ben Wise did his live show. He like played all the songs. Like he learned all Ben Wise's songs.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. He was Brian was the one I approached for the Thin Lizzy thing.
Yep.
And again, I was like, well, I'll just play bass because it's the easiest.
Sure. Yeah.
Nope.
Fun thing about Brian, he's written for Jimmy Kimmel for like the last 10 years or something like that. And so when that whole shit went down, I'm like, hey, what's going on? He texted me back. He's like, I don't even know if I have a job. I don't know if I'm going in tomorrow.
Well, we
don't know what's happening.
This is an interesting story. I don't think I'm giving anything away here. I sit on. I'm a location manager. That's my primary job. That's my career.
Right.
Everything else is just shits and giggles.
Yeah.
And I sit on the steering committee for the Hollywood Teamsters.
Oh yeah.
Like when we go and negotiate Hollywood Teamster contracts with the producers, I'm one of the guys in a suit that sits on the panel.
Yeah.
It's part of my job that I volunteer for. So because of that, I have a lot of contacts and reach within the Teamster community. So location managers are Teamsters, but also the guys that load the trucks and drive the trucks are Teamsters.
Yep.
So Brian reached out to me when that was going on because I was like, dude, are you okay? What's going on?
Right.
Actually, I think I said, was like, how's work going?
You sure? Yeah.
He's like, Dave, I don't have time for your fucking bullshit right now.
Such an angry asshole, that Brian.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What a prick.
Yep. What a prick. But he reached out and he said, they were about to, they were loading the trucks because they were taking the show to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They were doing a week in New York. And he said, do you have any way of contacting the Teamsters? And I did. And I found out that when that whole thing was going down, that the trucks were still being loaded to go to New York. And what that told everybody is we're not dead.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're still working.
Yeah.
So I was able to use my position within the Teamsters to give that fucking prick a little bit of relief.
And I texted him once that it was announced that they settled it and he was going back. I was like, Trump Lincoln reporting for duty. He's like, have you seen that? I've done those 2 segments where I'm Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
But he's Trumpy. Like he's the new Lincoln coin. Like just the penny. Like my face on it. Piece of shit Lincoln. Like it's basically what if Lincoln was a cunt.
Yeah.
It's basically what the whole conceit is.
Oh no, and they're fantastic.
Selling stuff. They're so fucking fun. I had to shave my beard to be Lincoln though.
But he famously has a beard.
I know. They have to put another one on me. I have to shave all this off and then they glue this one like this. And I have a picture of me. When Kayla Muncie was on here, a playwright, a friend of mine who was on the show, we talked about this idea that I've had, that I've shared with you. That it was Mickey Betancourt's idea back in Chicago, where we just walk around we take pictures. We have a pool party and we all grow mustaches and just wear Speedos and just take all men.
Oh yeah.
And then we print out the pictures and we put them in our family albums late in life. So the kids are like, the fuck? When was dad gay? Like something like that. I have a picture.
One summer in the 90s.
Honey, you got to live. So I have a picture of me as Trump Lincoln, but without the hat, glued on beard, and Daisy Dukes with a t-shirt tucked in and like no sleeves. And I'm just in like a dressing room and no hat. So I want to take that and put that picture somewhere. So when my daughter is a teen, what the fuck is this? What does this look? Some Amish fuckboy? I don't understand what this is.
Amish fuckboy. I like that.
Yeah.
I used to do this thing in college that I'm so proud of, but it was that same sort of terrorism.
Sure.
But I wasn't doing it to myself. I was doing it to other people.
Okay.
I worked at Tower Records.
Yeah.
And I worked in the magazine and video section.
Okay.
And in East Lansing, Michigan, there was nowhere for men to meet men other than a gay bar.
Yeah.
So we had just an incredible porn section.
Oh, okay.
I mean, cops, jocks, military feet. You get your honcho, you get your Latin inches. I mean, it was just all there.
Nice.
And
these are magazines.
Yes.
Got it.
It became like sort of a spot where men could meet. And I was at the cash register and I had a little button on the top where it would spit out paper and I'd, give people so they could write down their phone numbers and stuff. I felt like a little matchmaker.
That's nice.
Yeah. But the porn selection was so massive, and there was something for everybody. Hair to stay. If you like hairy arms, this is your spot.
Okay.
We were allowed. So magazines that didn't sell, they would send them back to the company for credit.
Right.
But it's cheaper to not send the whole magazine, so they just rip the cover off.
Oh, okay.
And just send the covers back. So then you have a coverless magazine that was just going to be thrown away.
Uh-huh.
So anybody that worked there, you just make a list for whatever your thing was.
Sure.
So if you wanted Swank, if you wanted Penthouse, whatever.
Yeah.
And they just show up in your work locker. But I got it all. And I got the most hardcore gay porn I could find.
Okay.
With the cover ripped off.
Sure.
And I'd go to a party.
Okay.
And I'd go to the bathroom. And I'd find somebody's Maxim. And I'd rip out the inside of the Maxim. And I'd put in Latin inches.
Oh, that's so good.
And just leave it on the back of the toilet. And wait. And without fail, about 30, 45 minutes later, people start whispering, "You won't believe what I found in the bathroom." If I'm remembered for nothing else.
Oh, it's so good.
It was just
and Maxim too.
Yeah, well, because that was
Maxim, which might as well have been called Homophobia magazine.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in the day,
exactly.
It was like 100 hottest women alive. Like,
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yep,
they're not cars.
Yeah,
like take it easy. We ranking tits.
Yeah,
like oh, this is so bad. Speaking of
tit ranking,
punny. Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Let's table that. Speaking of
circle back,
punny porn titles, gay ones.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you miss the marquee at the Pussycat Theater in West Hollywood?
Oh,
I miss it. There are these certain things I miss. I miss because I'm a comedy. I do comedy at the Comedy Store sometimes. I'm a regular, and we used to have the House of Blues across the street, which wasn't that tall, so you could still see that amazing city line for miles.
Yeah.
And they tore it down, and then they built this bullshit LED covered hotel. You can't see shit unless you're in one of the rooms on the other side. But the Pussycat Theater was a porn theater since the 70s, and it went gay in like the 80s.
Yeah.
It's still got like John Holmes's
the handprints
out front.
My hands are the same size as John Holmes.
That's wild.
Yeah, I put my hands right in there. Yeah.
So do you have that size of dick then? They would say hand size is penis.
I never looked.
You've never seen your penis?
No.
Okay.
Never looked.
Let's use it. Cameras are on. Yeah.
So, no, it was such like that's where Deep Throat premiered.
Yep.
And there were lines down the block, and all of a sudden, porno became acceptable. Like Sammy Davis Jr. was in line to see Deep Throat with his girlfriend. Yeah. And there's like photos of like Milton Berle, speaking of giant dicks.
Sure.
Going to see Huey Lewis, everybody with a giant cock.
Yeah.
Was just
the Police, the entire band.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it went gay, but it still has that just aura.
Right. But I miss when they had the marquee and they had the punish gay titles.
Yeah, like Endless Hummer.
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Oh, that was a great one.
So good.
Yeah. To Fuck a Mockingbird.
Shut the fuck up. That's not real. Fuck off. I wish it was.
No, I made that up.
To Fuck a Mockingbird. It's like, what is it about?
Three-way tie, pole position, pull-out couch. It's just
probably the simplest and best was Drill Bill.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Yeah, chef's kiss.
Drill. Whoever came with that, you're done for the day.
Yeah.
Get lunch. Don't come back.
Yeah.
Go get a margarita.
Yeah, we're done.
You won. That was great. Yeah, but it was just fun to drive by and be like, what? Oh, you guys.
So is that not there anymore?
It's there, but it's not. It's like it's condemned or something. There's nothing on the marquee. There's nothing like that. Yeah.
I worked on a show called Workaholics.
Yeah.
And we had to find a porn theater. And the production designer and I went there.
Yeah.
And walked in and, paid money. And it was not a fun spot.
No. Seedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was filthy.
I just saw those guys. My wife works with they're managed by the same company my wife works for.
Of course.
And so,
in fact, you're part of the reason I got the job on that show.
Oh, really? Cool.
Because the company, they needed a location manager for half the season, and it came from your wife's company.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we know a guy because I just helped with your pilot.
Totally. Yeah.
And the whole like producer staff was like, oh, like the agency's recommending someone. This guy's going to be terrible.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
But that's where I met Scott, who was your producer on Mad TV.
Yeah.
And Scott's the producer on Abbot Elementary.
Great guy.
We've now done 12 series together.
Amazing. Yeah.
And I totally forgot that was your connection.
Yeah, Adam and Blake. Anders wasn't there, but
Mhm.
I've known these guys for a long time. And like this guy, the manager had his party in 55th birthday at it's like an American, it's either a VFW or an American Legion, and it's on the water.
Like in San Pedro?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And so after they closed it, they're like, oh, we're gonna hit a local bar. And Adam's like, let's take my boat. I'm like, what? And we got in his little boat and he drove it to the bar.
Yeah.
It was just like, holy shit. You have a drinking boat.
Yeah.
How fun.
No,
But-
those guys are fantastic.
They're awesome. But I will say, he ripped us both off when he did Adam's house party.
That's right.
Because we used to have to, but let me just say, as a caveat, he was the one who was supposed to do that show, not me.
Yeah.
Like, he's that guy. But he didn't rip us off. He got the idea from us.
Because it's when I was working on Workaholics and we used to do this comedy show in
we
my
used to do
backyard.
every year for my birthday. We'd have a comedy show / party.
Yeah, the
massive
summertime summer
blowout in Dave's backyard. And I remember we went to Home Depot.
Mhm.
You built it. I carried the wood.
Mhm.
And then I'm not handy at all. You are. And
Yeah, we
built
built the
the
stage. He handed me the screws.
That's right. It's this one. There we go. And then I remember we had
Oh my God.
Kumail.
Kumail's
Johnny.
first show in LA
Mhm.
was in my backyard.
Yeah.
The Human Giant guys pretended to break up the party once.
Yeah, Paul Scheer and Rob Hubel would
Mhm.
come as cops
Yeah.
and break the party up
And then
say, we're actors, we're not
Yeah,
really
it
cops.
was start handing out
And then there's
headshots.
like, is that weed? We are cops. We're busted. They kept switching back
Yeah.
and forth. Yeah, like any
Nick
number.
Kroll.
Yeah, Nicole, like so many people that we were all just kind of these like baby comedians.
Yeah.
Back from when, I moved to LA when I was 29. So it was like we were all kind of
Mhm.
fuck arounds in our
Yeah.
30s and we'd have these great shows. But he came to one of the
Yeah.
we
had
the things and
all of them.
that's-
Adam, Blake, Anders, and Kyle, the guy that
Mhm.
directed it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They showed up, and I remember I was sitting in a van with Kyle doing a pilot. It was a Greg Daniels thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great.
Okay.
But we were sitting and talking. He was directing the pilot, and he said, "Hey, we got a great idea from that house party you threw. We're doing this show with Adam called Adam's House Party."
So funny.
And he's like giving me the whole spiel. It's like that the network gave Adam money to produce a show, and
Yeah.
he spent it all and like had to throw something together at the last minute. I was like, "Man, that's a great idea. Make me a producer." He's like, "Ha ha ha, you're funny."
Yeah, it's like,
I was like, but
no, when I found out it was getting made, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I knew it, but I was also like smart enough to be like, yeah, but that's
Yeah.
his show.
Yeah.
You want to have a guy who's closer to college age than I
Yeah.
was, even then.
yeah,
You know.
and he plays younger too.
100%. Yeah.
Blake was just on Abbott Elementary,
I know.
and we had
I auditioned
yeah,
for
that's
the
right.
same
We were
part.
texting about
Yeah.
it. That's right, because you were
Son
up
of a
for it.
bitch. Yeah.
I was putting my thumb on the scale
Fuck
for
him.
you, and Scott
I love Blake.
said, "Oh, I think it's already been cast," and I didn't even ask who it was. I was like,
Whatever.
"God damn it!"
Yeah.
And then I get on set and I see Blake, and it was like this great reunion.
It's a great, yeah, that's perfect casting.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And Adam, I made this movie. I made a short film last year, and it got into Sundance and South by Southwest and all
Yeah.
these things. And when I posted about it, Adam reached out. He was like,
Nice.
"Congratulations, bud."
That's great.
I haven't talked to the guy in years, but he's
Yeah.
just that much.
He's a good guy.
that much
And
of a
Blake
sweetheart.
is awesome too. So is Anders. But we're at the end. Speaking of your short, do you want to plug some stuff? You want to talk about something people can watch of yours now that you?
Yeah, well, you can rent Norbit.
Fuck up.
Well, Abbot Elementary
Yeah.
is my main
Yeah.
TV show. I made a short called Out for Delivery. It stars Martin Starr and Deanna Rooney.
Nice.
That's the one that I think the media embargo is going to be lifted on that soon because
Okay.
we're done with the circuit.
Okay.
And a podcast, Beyond Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
We're still talking about Yacht Rock.
I mean, it's great.
20 years later.
It's great. Yeah.
So that's
really
available wherever podcasts happen.
All right, cool.
So,
well, thanks for being on the show, man.
Thanks for having me.
Rocking such a great tank.
Yeah, it gives me a good excuse to wear it. So,
all right. Thanks, Dave.
Love you, buddy. Dude.